Greetings. Welcome to Knights of Honor.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of our Irish run here on Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. The purpose of this run is to make sure that Ireland is entirely under our control. We moved already in that direction, but right now we control only 2 provinces of the 4 that are available in Ireland. The big update from the last episode is that we used to have a vassal in Wales, and now we do not have him anymore because basically we have completely annihilated our own vassal. And this means that now we control the 2 provinces in Wales that we previously had. We control them directly. As I was mentioning in the previous episode, most likely our next target will be Galway, but we will have to see how things develop. In the meantime, of course, we will continue working on the development of the provinces that we already have. The only other thing that I wanted to mention before I remove the pause is that should we complete in this or in one of the next episode another conquest, we will then reach 5 provinces, and this basically means that we will already complete the minor victory that I set at the beginning of this run. Does this mean that the run will end? Unfortunately not, because as I said, the real goal is to make sure that all the provinces in Ireland are under our control, so we still need to conquer other 2. So even if we will reach the minor victory, I will continue playing until this goal is reached. The only other thing that I wanted to mention before I remove the pause is that should we complete in this or in one of the next episode another conquest, we will then reach 5 provinces, and this basically means that we will already complete the minor victory that I set at the beginning of this run. Does this mean that the run will end? Unfortunately not, because as I said, the real goal is to make sure that all the provinces in Ireland are under our control, so we still need to conquer other 2. So even if we will reach the minor victory, I will continue playing until this goal is reached. Plot available Witch Hunt. King Finla has reasons to believe there are foreign spies in our kingdom, and honestly I believe that this is the case. We faced in the previous episode a lot of rebellions, to be honest, and I think that these were all triggered by some external influence, most likely England, but of course I cannot be sure about that. So we could start plotting, and then we will have 83% of chances of success, which is not bad. The only problem here is that this will cost us significantly, 1,250 units of gold. But let's do it. I'm really curious to see who is trying to destabilize our kingdom. And in all of this, King Finla has managed to find a wife, Queen Isobel. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to make any alliance with this marriage because this wedding was not organized from here with any of the neighboring rulers. Also because all the ones that would have been available, they will have never allowed the royal wedding, so that's why King Finla was still not married. But this is good because now he's an adult, so he still has time to make his wife pregnant, and then maybe we will already start having the next generation of rulers. And I just realized that Baron Duenal right now is not improving the relationship with any kingdom, and this is of course a waste. We could make use of him. Probably I will do it with Munster. Or I could use him to improve the relationship within our kingdom, and this is probably even preferable, I will say, because then it could help us also to improve the clergy opinion.
Need some convincing. My lord, we failed to uncover foreign spy activity.
Okay, we wasted gold for nothing. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to find the spies, but I'm pretty sure that they are operating in the shadow. And the new crusade was announced by Pope Sages I. This one was not assigned to our marshal. We had this problem in the previous episode that they wanted to use our marshal for a crusade while we were in the middle of, of a war, so that was quite inconvenient. That's why I have lost a lot of clergy opinion. Also, something that it will be nice to do, and maybe I should stockpile the gold for that, is to start building the siege equipment, because I have already unlocked here siege workshop, but I didn't take care of adding that to the army, so that might be another possible future investment. Okay, the queen gave birth to the first child. It's a little girl. So, sire, the queen has given birth to a beautiful princess. She bears the name of Kailesh, which is surely destined for greatness. May she grow fair and wise. I will not hold the feast. Great. The Pope asked for gold to finance the crusade. This is a problem because he's asking for 1,500 units of gold, and I was trying to stockpile it for having the next tradition in our family. But of course everyone in the royal court thinks that I should accept. So let's give away all this gold. The clergy opinion at least went to -3. This is also good.
Sire, some of our people have adopted a foreign culture.
Okay, this is interesting. The people in Wales, basically, they have adopted the English culture of England and now act as if they are ashamed of calling themselves Irish. As always, the provinces in Wales, I mean, their only purpose is to create distraction and issues and attritions. They are really like a curse for this run, but it's okay. For the moment, I still want to keep them under my control. We will see how this will develop. Apparently, the cleric is not really doing a good job because I gave him the activity, the task of bolstering culture, but what we are getting instead is that the people convert to the English culture, so not good. Low stability again in Wales, and this is because of this. -21, so soon I believe that we will have the rebels spawning up again.
The Queen has given birth to a healthy prince. Our Queen has given birth to a beautiful princess. We've improved our opinion with the clergy.
Okay, so we have basically twins. A little boy and a little girl. Blessed day is upon us as the queen has given birth to a healthy prince. He bears the name of James. If fate allows it, one day he will become the new king, and he has a very good inclination for stewardship. So I will definitely make him a merchant. Educate. Let's keep monitoring what will happen here in Wales, because I imagine that soon we will have issues here. And I can reinforce probably the army here, knowing that this will happen. Okay, now I have enough gold and enough books to actually go for the next tradition, and I will unlock most likely trading because I want to make gold over time. So plus 25% of gold generated in our trade centers, lower upkeep, merchant trade income, plus 3 of commerce in monastery, great. Let's go with this.
Our merchant's opinion has improved.
And I think it might be time to start making maybe the invasion plan for Galway. It's still risky because we have this unstable situation in Wales, but at least just to have it ready for when we will need to declare war on Galway.
They will see reason.
Very good. Let's start inviting the different parties. Share invasion plan. The prospect of invading Galway intrigues us greatly. Consider us on your side. We only have the support of Munster in case if we declare this war. What we could do, we could already move our troops in the direction of Galway. And we get in all of this another prince. He has a clear inclination for the cleric lifestyle. His name is Sorel. I don't know how to pronounce this, but yes, I will make him a cleric. Educate. Declare war. We don't appreciate where this conversation is headed. Declare war.
Authority is dwindling, my lord. Our nobility's opinion has worsened. Our opinion with the clergy has taken a loss.
The peasantry opinion went to -1. Merchant opinion went to 0. Because of course they were one of our trading partners, and also the clergy opinion went down to -7. So I pissed off the entire world. Munster, they are also mad at us, but they will also have to join us because the agreements. Our knights in hostile lands. The merchant Guild Christ fled to our kingdom, so it was not captured. Invasion plan honored.
The world at your fingertips.
And let's hope that this is going to be very quick. I will go straight to Galway. Unfortunately, we got intercepted here
Spotted mercenaries camping in our lands.
before reaching the castle, so we didn't start the siege. I hope that Munster will not take the opportunity to go to Galway and initiate the siege while we are still busy here. Here I went for the counter-attack for the all-in, and now we are winning decisively. This is great. Let's try to defeat them group by group. Then I will bring the army to Dublin to refill.
We captured the enemy's army leader.
All in.
For honor, attack.
Let's chase them.
Should we march?
Then, before we attack those 400 that are stationed outside of the castle, let's maybe pillage this village. Okay, Cork would like to arrange a marriage. I will decline for the moment. So the reason I went for this plunder is because I want to refill our army supplies. Then I think I will still need to go to Dublin to also refill our armies. And then I will move to Galway for the final siege.
Our merciless armies have left an enemy settlement burning.
Very good, 805 units of gold. Let's move back to Dublin to refill our armies. Ah, they're chasing us. Okay. Counter-attack. They have lower morale and lower supplies, so you should manage also alone. In fact, we are heavily one-sided. We are winning decisively.
Military has improved. We've captured a foreign knight, sire.
Your orders. Back to the castle.
And while we go back to the castle, I might also check now what King Rodaith think of this war. Sighing peace, demand tribute, maybe vassalization could be an option. Let's see if he will accept. You think to scare us? Okay. Not a problem. Let's use our gold to replenish the army. And now straight. Actually, I could also replenish to 100% the supplies, and now we go straight to Galway for the final siege. We have already inflicted enough damage on them. I think we should be able to complete this siege, but let's see. Yes, we have more soldiers, higher morale, they are low on supplies. I think this will be their hand. Very good. Prince James has grown, and now we can select another skill. Siegecraft will be fantastic. Also courtesy one, to be honest. Let's go with Siegecraft.
A foreign loyalist rebellion plagues our provinces.
Ah, and this is what I was imagining that it will have happened. We have the rebels here in Wales. Let's see if somebody from England or Scotland is willing to help us. Demand. Help with rebels is not available. Demand. Help with rebels with Scotland. You have our support against that criminal scam. Very good. So they will defend us while we complete our siege here, hopefully. The Pope called for a crusade, but luckily it's not requesting our marshal for this. It seems that they synchronized their crusades perfectly with our wars. And I think that as soon as I will conquer Galway, I will make sure to have a second marshal, because we need to have two armies if we want to handle this kind of situations. Okay, here there are the Scottish friends coming to help us.
More troops have come to aid in our battle. Rebels in our land were defeated, my lord. We've stopped the enemy from plundering our settlement.
Very good. Thank you, Scotland, for helping us here against the rebels while we were busy here in Ireland with Galway with this siege. So luckily this went well. And this also brings us back to +10 of kingdom stability, which is great because we were at -2 after I declared the war. Okay, the morale of Galway is at the minimum.
Splendid work, sire. We've won our war. We captured a new province. We've gained favor with our nobility.
Great, guys.
Beautiful view.
Take a look at this beauty. We managed to maintain control of the provinces in Wales, at least for the moment, and in all of this we also expanded to Galway, with the result that now we control 3 of the 4 provinces in Ireland, and we are basically getting closer and closer to the end of this run, let's say, of the successful end of this run, but I don't want to jinx it, so let's not say it yet. So what I will do before I establish order in Galway is to refill the supplies and also replenish our armies again.
Our scouts have spotted a mercenary camp.
Because I would like to prevent what happened last times, basically. So I want to make sure that when I establish order in the province, in case if then the marshal fails, we are ready with a very good army with full supplies and fully replenished. Establish order, yes.
Good strategy.
Let's see if we can manage.
Come to choose our prince's education.
And now we have the other prince that is also growing up, and so we can pick another skill for him. Learning, leadership. I will say leadership. And Munster tries again to arrange a marriage, but I have no interest in doing so, because I don't want to give them any excuse to declare war on us upon the next succession, so let's avoid that. After all, Munster is the only province that remains to be conquered in Ireland.
Sire, we've pleased our nobility.
And now I also unlocked courtesy as another tradition of our family. In the meantime, the marshal has almost completed his task here in Galway. Let's see if we manage to crush disorder in the province. Hopefully, yes.
Disorder has ceased
Yes.
in one of our provinces.
Victory!
As our armies took province after province, our kingdom grew faster than all others. Now none dare to oppose us.
And this is what I was referring to at the beginning of the video, that of course if I would have managed to conquer another province in Ireland, then we would have achieved the minor victory, as you can see from the screen. Yes, this is done. I will continue playing though, because as I said already, we still have to complete the unification of Ireland. We still have Munster to conquer in the near future. So yeah, for the moment we will not hand the run here, even though we have already achieved the minor victory. The real goal for this run is not achieved yet, so this will continue. And as I was saying, what I would like to have is another marshal. So then I will assign probably Cardiff to the marshal and move the merchant to Galway, because Galway has 2 coastal settlements and Cardiff has 1 castle, so Cardiff is let's say more ideal for the marshal and Galway more for a merchant. Also, I could take the chance here to maybe hire one of the marshal that we already have captured. Actually, I just realized that it costs less to hire a new marshal rather than inviting to court one of the captured ones. You know what? I will release to make the nobility opinion happy.
Well, you don't leave me much of a choice.
Our nobility's opinion has improved.
And now I can hire a marshal from scratch. And I will have, of course, to start building his army and then skill him up. Yes, so there are a number of things that needs to be done, but I will take care of those in the next episode. So yeah, for today I think that we can end it here. We managed to keep control of Wales and we expanded in Galway. So I will say that so far things went very well, as also demonstrated by the fact that we have already achieved to complete the small victory. But let's see how things will progress in the next episode. And of course, as always, I hope to see you there. And should that be the case, guys, see you in the next video. Cheers.